Go! Pulse Nation, we are here. We're not going anywhere. Hands up for the people one time, yeah. Hands up for the people one time, yeah. Pulse Nation, we are here. We're not going anywhere. Hands up for the people one time, yeah. Hands up for the people one time, yeah, yeah. Pulse Nation, we are here. We're not going anywhere. Hands up for the people one time, yeah. Hands up for the people one time, yeah.
It's timeless, the course of freedom is priceless. That's why I enjoy ripping mic devices. You got Westcott, ATX, and Pulse Disciple, and Wales only got you in the scope of his rifle.
What's going on, everybody? It's your host, the Crypto Wonder. Let's get right into it, but always hope you're doing well. So there's always something going on in the crypto space, DeFi. You know, salute to all the participants that perusing through this maze of code and everything else that comes with it, right? It's fire, though. It's all fire. But, you know, it wouldn't be a Crypto Wonder stream without injecting some reality and truth, right? And it's not even my truth. It's just what it seems to be a universal thing. In any case, it seems like, you know, well, not seems, but, you know, we one day closer to the next all-time high for Hex, pulsechain, pulsex. Shout out to the Ink token doing this thug thizzle, right? Yeah. It's good times, man. Good times. Good times, whether in a bull market or a bear market. If you know what you're doing, you should be in a good position for yourself all around. You know, never mind all the distractions that don't really play a purpose in your life. You know what I'm saying? Especially in crypto, it can be very confusing out here. We've seen so many changes of ideas and opinions with, you know, people who were, you know, believing or thinking and talking about staking to no longer talking about it and talking about everything else but Hex and staking Hex. And that's their choice. That's their right. You know, my position is not to really shame anybody. The only thing is when, if you dismiss what staking has done, then essentially you'll be playing yourself. Really, you know. And when people take the stance to change, and not only change, but change and then throw daggers and disrespectful remarks towards, you know, the founder, to me that's disingenuous, because especially if you were here in the beginning, I wasn't a participant, right? But I knew about it, I just didn't participate. But those who have, and have since changed their view and jumped ship and just did whatever, and then throwing daggers, well, you're only hurting yourself. Really. It doesn't matter what you talk about. And then to take it even further is when you have people who follow you. You have a popularity complex, and you look to social media to look for views and likes and support and all these things, and people look at you as some form of leader, right? And then you leading people in a certain way. Whether you want to tell them to do their research or not, financial advice is not the point, because people are still going to listen and possibly even do the same things that you're doing, right? And then if something bad happens, you throw your hands up in the air and say, oh, was it me? Like Shaggy. Huh? Wasn't me. And then what you're left with, right? people who are fractured, people who have lost unnecessarily. And that's the thing you find here. You know, you have folks who want to just pretend like they're about being around for the long haul. And then when you think about it, you know, when you think about 5 years, you think about 10 years, you think about 15 years, it's a good piece of chunk of time for people. And they're not real with themselves. As long as, to me, it's as long as you're honest as you can be if you care, and you let people know, listen, man, this is what it is, and that's a different story. But then you got folks who talk that 55 talk, and they could barely stay around for 5, right? They could barely stay around for 2 years. And they're impatient, not understanding and forgetting that the transference of wealth takes place from the impatient to the patient. And then again, the unsuspecting, naive, new people who come in, who don't know any better, get caught up in that web of loss, of distraction. Never mind the fact that these people have already been successful in Hex, right? They've got their winnings, right? And so everyone who's coming after them, they don't care about. They only care about themselves. And it's sad, right? It's unfortunate. It really is. And then you have people who mask their intentions with ill intentions. You know, you have individuals who purport to be around for the goodwill and nature of the ecosystem, and then they're showing you their disgusting prejudice, right? Spirit of bigotry and racism, discrimination, all throughout their presentation, and it's disgusting. And this is why, folks, you have to see things for what they are. Don't be mistaken and disillusioned by the pretty words and people acting like they're smart, right? Never trust what other people are saying, just verify. Don't even trust what I'm saying, just verify. Go do the work. You have to do the research. You have to figure these things out for yourself, because there are a great deal of people who are going to purposefully confuse you, to trick you out of an opportunity that might be life-changing. And that's really the truth. Unfortunately, this has been going on this whole time, and it won't stop. So that's why you have to center yourself, you know, create a plan, like ATX on Pulse Station says. What is it? Proper planning, blah, blah, blah. Prevents poor performance. Proper planning prevents poor performance, something like that. 5 P's. And it's relative. It's true. You have to find a way to set yourself up in a position where you'll win and not lose, right? We get caught in a lot of issues going on, a lot of stuff. People are divided more than ever. There are folks that do not believe in the core principles of crypto anymore, and they have no problems shouting it out. Whether Richard, sees it or not, and, wants to shake people out or what, that's his personal view. What's left up to you is what's the most important. Like, what's left up to you to do and to perform and to carry on and do what you have to do is what's important. No one else is going to sign a check for you. No one else is going to allow you to receive your tokens, send your tokens, buy it, sell, whatever. That's up to you. All of this rests on your laurels, right? Learn about what sovereignty is and what the cost is to pay for sovereignty, what the price is to pay for freedom. Because we like to say that. We like to say, oh, yes, we want decentralization and everything that comes with it. But it's costly. There are consequences to everything, right? Cause and effect. This is not rocket science, people. It's just reality. And that's what you find here. People who have since, created a whole bunch of stuff. 1 minute, NFTs were not taken seriously until people started to create their own NFTs. It is what it is. 1 minute, memes weren't taken seriously until Doge and Shiba soared and broke records, right? So these things are here, but you also have to remember, what core assets are you going to hold for yourself, right? I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just giving you information and sharing information that should make some type of sense to you. What core coins are you going to hold that can seemingly compete with the big dogs so that you could be able to also win? Because you have a great deal of people, they say there's a bunch of money on the sidelines waiting to enter the space, but they're not necessarily waiting to help you or I do anything. In some cases, I'm not even sure if it's even necessary to have these people come in, because 10,000x liquid was gained through Hex without having major institutions involved. So what does that tell you? But you could only control what you can control. And you have a minority of people, I would say a small group of people, who want to control everything. You have that in life, you have that in your social paradigm, you have that in crypto. So it's no different here, right? Don't get confused, don't get shaken out, don't get rocked to sleep, people. Don't rock yourself to sleep, ultimately. Don't trick yourself out of an opportunity that you might not get back again, right? Treat every moment as a learning teaching moment. Every experience as an opportunity to extract some type of value or lesson so that you can avoid making unnecessary mistakes in the future. That's what it's really about. Don't listen to a bunch of talking heads and parrots on social media telling you what they're doing and how they're right and you're always wrong. Right? Because everyone has their own agenda, including myself. Make no mistake about that. When you're in crypto, it's just you and the blockchain and whatever the blockchain can offer you. And that's all I'm going to say for right now, folks. So, as always, take care, be well, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.